But you mentioned like you more focus on the career stuff, if I understood you right. So what does that mean to you to
Well, I
focus on
mean,
that?
yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm focused on it in the sense that I have to do it to keep my business running.
Hmm.
This is a career thing. Doing a
Yeah, yeah.
podcast, right? Um, Editing a video together, answering emails about flights to something, advancing gear for a backline gear for a performance. Making an Instagram video, making a Facebook post, directs people to my website to buy a record, packaging that record, going to the post office to then ship the record. These are all things that I do every day.
Hmm.
With I don't even pick up a guitar to do half of them.
Hmm.
There are days when I don't play the guitar because I have to keep all the other mechanisms of my career going. I mean, and I have a manager that helps immensely, but even between the two of us, there's still plenty of work to do just so one gig can happen. Right.
Hmm.
So I'm constantly wearing several hats that
Hmm.
aren't guitar related hats. So
Right.
like when we wrap up today, I'm going back to edit some video for something I played this morning, but I'll probably actually spend more time trying to make the video not look terrible than I
Yeah.
actually did playing the music. I,
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
most of the songs done in one or two takes, but the editing, I'm the terrible video editor, so I'm going to be sitting there squinting my eyes, dragging, trying to line up sound waves, and it'll probably still not work.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway,
No, I know what you mean, but I really love that you saying that, because I think, because I mean, which also makes sense. Like usually in the beginning, it's all focused on the music because you get better
yeah,
and stuff like that. But then you realize, oh, I need to actually make a living of this. If you want to.
sure.
Um, so yeah, I forgot where I was going with that, but I think it's really valuable that you talk about that. So what else do you to build your business as a musician? Like how do you keep the money coming in?
Hmm. Well, I think in nowadays, the more things you can do and do for yourself, the better the better chance you'll have at kind of creating opportunities. If you're a guitar player, for example, if you can write songs, if you can make records, if you can produce records, if you can record for other people, if you can teach, if you can demonstrate a piece of gear, if you can make a video, if you can, uh, you know, heck, I don't know, uh, write music for a commercial. I mean, whatever it is, there's so many different things that you can that you can use to create opportunities for yourself so that you can have a sustainable career. I mean, if you can play on the road, if you can play live, if you can do all that kind of stuff, you can tour or whatever. Um, Everybody that I know that's kind of in my position does all of these things.
Hmm.
And I don't know if I think that's just the way that the music business is now. You just have to do a lot of stuff and be prepared to take on a lot of different opportunities. And it's good to have, goals with all these opportunities and have like a certain set of parameters that you want to make your focus. But, when I was young, I just never said no.
Hmm.
And now I say no a little bit more, but I still say yes a lot, and because when you're young and you're starting out, like, yeah, you do have more time to practice, but you also have a lot more just general youthful energy to kind of like take on as many things as you can, just to learn what you're good at and what you like to do. But you have to kind of do all that stuff and take risks and fail to to sort of figure out how you want your career to go, and
Hmm.
and,
Hmm.
and the kinds of things you want to make the focus of your career. And so, now in my 30s, I'm focused on my own music, and I'm focused on the couple different other band projects that I have, and then everything else that I do. I still do a lot of session work and stuff like that, but everything else I do sort of somehow is in the realm or the circle of those kinds of focal points.
Hmm.
I mean, most of my time lately, at least over the kind of quote unquote 2020 year of doom, whatever,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
has been focused on my own stuff, you know. So,
Mhm.
yeah.